Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. Now I thought I'd start this one on the leagues loaded screen because some people have been asking what leagues I actually have loaded, and I've constantly been changing what that is, so I thought I'd update you on where we currently are at on that front. Now, at the moment, it's a pretty basic setup. We've got Denmark, Norway, Sweden, main leagues from us, and then obviously the top flights from Norway and Sweden, and then the top two divisions from France, Germany, England, Italy, Portugal, and Spain. The main reason for this is we did used to have a lot more leagues on, but as the game goes on and on and on, it gets slower and slower and slower, and I've had to just remove a couple just to try and speed the game up because it was taking so long in between. And we've also reached a point where we didn't quite need to be hunting in the backwaters so much for players. That's the main reason. And also people are wondering what best place to get those amateur players from. The MLS is the king, although the Argentinian leagues are pretty good for getting a lot of players. Most of the good players we've had come through that were amateur players were Argentinian and players from the MLS from all different nations, basically. Those are the two to target if you want to get great amateur players. Now, since it is Tuesday, it's time to thank new patrons, and this week it is Tucker Smith. So, seriously, mate, that is incredibly generous of you, and all of you that are on the Patreon, that is more than I could have ever hoped for, to be perfectly honest. So, genuinely, thank you. That's amazing. And all of you that just watch the videos, that's amazing too. So we only had the one game off camera, and that was away at Randers. And once again, the second string lads pulled through with pretty much flying colours in this one. Took the lead early on through Peter Surgel, and I think that is his first goal in the league for us. I think he got one in the away leg against Skendia, but he has been truly fantastic. The kid, what man of the match in this game too. I am a fan of him, and the hometown hero aspect really is growing strong with both he and Svenningsson now. They then did equalise by, of course, Franco Budimir getting in there. He is just a monstrous player. He won't be at Randers after this season, I can guarantee it. But then in the second half, we kind of just put our foot down a little bit. Goals from Johnny Iya, two for him, and one from Mark Yakin really put the icing on the cake on a fairly comfortable performance, which kept us going at the top of the league, which is where we need to be. I'm very much desperate to get Chowie on a new contract too, because he's attracting some big offers from Premier League sides now. We're getting straight up bids of £4 to £5 million for a guy that only cost us, what, 300,000 last season? So we really need to tie this lad down because I think he could be excellent. And also Renato Busso still refuses to join us, but I will keep hunting that guy because a lot of you guys reckon he could be an absolute worldie. So I'm desperate to try and sign him before one of the big clubs do. Because, I don't know, I feel like he just doesn't want to join us because of the reputation, unfortunately. But maybe if we can get to the Champions League group stages, that will change slightly, although I don't think it does. Oh yeah, and I also went and signed yet another youth team goalkeeper, because you know how much I love these guys. It's not really that's the case, it's just that unfortunately I keep seeing a lot of these players who have got great potential, look like decent signings, and we can pick up relatively cheap, and we've got a little bit of money to burn at the moment, because we're clearly not getting Busso anytime soon. It doesn't seem like it anyway, unless something magic changes right now. So I went in and got to sign this guy. He had a 125k release clause, so I figured it was a worthwhile sign. Bring him in, ship him out on loan again. We can try and just farm some money from bringing in players on loan at the moment. It's not a bad shout as well. Just an idea, basically, but yet another player to bring into the pecking order, so to speak, although he is already under bids to go out on loan to some other clubs. And with all of that, the league is looking like this. We are 4 points clear at the top after only 5 games. The moment that FC Copenhagen lost their manager, they've drawn both of their next 2 games. Lyngby are still sort of hanging around there with them, but the goal difference is good. The points are good. We're 4 points clear. We've got a little bit of a gap. I actually think that defending the title this year might not be as difficult as I was expecting it to be. Looking at the goal scorers, Johnny Iya has 4 goals in the league and is actually the top scorer, despite being maybe my 5th choice striker. I think I was having a stroke just then. So he has done incredibly well. Both he and Fagner have really stepped in when they've needed to. I'm sure they won't be there at the end of the season, because once we get back into playing the first team squad in the league, obviously Bravo and Sveni will no doubt overtake them, but they're doing a brilliant job in their absence. Carl Rogers Jr. only has 4 assists in the league. He is having a blinder of a season so far and is easily the best player in the league at the moment, which is surprising considering where he's come from. I think it might be because we're playing them on attacking a bit more. I don't know. He's amazing though. And long may it continue. And that actually made it, that last win, made it 12 wins in a row in all competitions. Now, it goes back to last season, of course, but that's still staggering for us. Now, I don't think that's going to persist into today's games against AZ Alkmaar and the one in between against Copenhagen. That's going to be very, very tough. People reckon we can beat Alkmaar. I think we can. It's just a question of whether we will or not. Now, I'd be curious to see what type of style they play, because if we could get lucky and they could play a style we're good against, then maybe we'll have a better chance. Now, we are actually the favourites for the game at 6-4 and 13-8, but it's fairly close at the moment. Molde won their first leg 2-1 over Celtic. Athens won their first leg 1-0, and Malmö won their first leg 2-0. So we're the final team to play. The other teams all played yesterday. I don't know why, but they did. So, Bravo, Svenningsson, Akinola, Shishi, Zayem, Chowie, Rogers Jr., Leva, Rocco, Curtin, Amoa, and yeah, Kravinios is a player I'm looking at potentially starting for a few games because he's got that 3-star current ability, which means he's probably better than both of these two, so it might be something to look at if one of them starts to drop off a little bit. I'll give him some B-team games though, no doubt. And on the bench, Niang, Moscuza, Santos, Iya, Safey, Surgod, and Fagner. A very strong-looking bench as well. Johnny Iya's already netted 4 times for us this year. He is, I think he's only played like 2 games. Wagner's also got 5 goals. We've got a lot of players getting a lot of goals spread around the squad, and that is very nice to see. Opposition, oh, goodness me. Fred Friday, that is a cool name. Is he real? He is, okay. Oh, that is a lovely grin, I've got to say. Well done, Fred, for that. But that is a lot of attacking midfielders. Jahambaksh. They've got, wow, okay. They've got some quite good players in this team. Well, the best thing I can suggest for us, I suppose, is we just mark the crap out of Koopmeiners and hope that the rest kind of takes care of itself. We've got Van der Linden here at left back. Jesper Van der Linden. Cool name. Oh no. I thought that was Tim Fosu-Mensah. It's Paul Fosu-Mensah. I don't know if he's related at all. Someone let me know in the comments. These players are worth quite a bit of money. Yeah, we're going to mark him up and just hope that the rest takes care of itself, really. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just having a drink while that loaded. They're playing a... Okay. The question is, who do we mark up, though? Because Koopmeiners, there's no way he's going to be the playmaker in this team. Oh, this is perfect. I apologise for butchering his name. I know it's bad, but, like... Jahambaksh. That's as close as I'm going to get. I'm sorry, guys. 33-year-old Iranian, 111 caps. He probably... It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Let's just get into it and see what we can do. He's sitting a bit narrower, which means he's possibly the ball-winning midfielder. I'm going to mark up this guy. I think he's probably... Hang on, let's just see what my assistant says first. Okay, so he's suggesting him as well. So that might be the best option for now. I'm really pleased that they're playing that system. We could actually have a chance here. Do we switch over to that straight away, though? I'm tempted, you know. Well, it's the home leg. We need to really win the home leg if we're going to have any chance of getting through here. Look for the other. Let's just go for it from the off here and just see what happens. So, question of the day. Question of the day is this. What role in football do you think is underrated or underused? I was thinking about this quite hard because it's quite a difficult question. The only thing I can think of is that the way that Olivier Giroud plays for France, that kind of role, he did it kind of for Arsenal as well. It kind of goes under the radar a little bit because he doesn't often get a lot of goals or even shots on target, but he does so much to take... Oh, hello. Svenningson's already through. Svenningson's already through. And after 2 minutes, we have the lead against AZ Alkmaar. Jonas Svenningsson with his goal. Drop your answers to what I just said in the comments. I don't know if I even finished my answer. It doesn't even matter. If you got any ideas for a question that I drop this in the comments too. What the hell? Oh, I'll tell you what it was. Because I went to watch Renato Busso. Wait, what? Replays? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's because I went to watch Renato Busso. I put it on, like, only commentary and, like, turn off all the highlights and stuff just so you can get through the game. Because that's the only way you can do it, I think. I don't know if I think if you leave the match, it doesn't let you say you've watched it. Oh, that is a pain in the arse. I would have liked to have seen the replay of that. Is everything else back to normal? Extended highlights, director. Yeah. I wonder why it... Okay, whatever. B67-1, AZ Alkmaar 0. What a perfect start to the game. Ball in. And Zagem. Oh, wow. Shishi blocked and out of... Wow, we've got the perfect start to this game. How is that a goal kick? We lead after 5 minutes through Jonas Svenningsson. Ah, it's a good day to be alive. I won't be satisfied, though, unless we keep a clean sheet and don't do anything silly. Uh-oh. Ooh. I want to try and win this game 2-0. That's my best blue sky scenario right now. They're pushing really high up, but it's going to leave absolutely acres. Oh, okay. Don't know why he played that pass. There was... Literally, the wingers were completely open there, and he's played the wrong ball. I don't know why goalkeepers are ignoring my instructions for that. It's very strange. Shishi. Drew. There we go. Shall we just knock it? Oh, good. What a save from Amoa. Although, really, that was his own making, that situation. That is an absolutely world-class save that's just prevented us from conceding an away goal. Van der Linden, round the post. Okay, Alkmaar have come to play. Let's not get complacent here, guys. We've taken the lead. Oh, Svenningson's... No foul? Have a word? That was an obvious foul on Svenningsson. Akinola brought down. Zayem. Chowi's going to have to get some serious work done in this game. Can he find a back post cross? Finds the ball in. Bravo's header. It's 2-0. Inside 10 minutes, it is B67 2, AZ Alkmaar 0. Oh, yes. Let's have this. This is amazing. This has been a very, very entertaining first 10 minutes of this match, and at least we're going to get a replay properly this time. Zayem's ball out wide for Karadine Chowi, who just picks an absolutely inch-perfect ball in, and Bravo's header is perfect. That is 1-0 B67. I don't know how many people are in the ground. I'm hoping at least sort of... Surely we could get a sellout for this game. I'm amazed. We're 2-0 up inside 15 minutes. Well, inside 10 minutes, really. Just got to keep playing our game, basically. All right, that's what I want to see. A bit more patience there. Rogers Jr. takes it short. Akinola goes to the edge of the box to Svenningsson. Can he turn? He might be able to find a cross. Can he dig one out? He does. Bravo. It's in the back of the net. It's 3-0. Mariano Bro... My goodness, what a first half performance. This This is how you qualify for the Champions League group stages. We're making this look easy at the moment, and this is all down to Alkmaar playing the narrow system. I wouldn't have had a clue what to do against that other system. That's only just crossed the line. And here we are, 3-0 up. Mariano Bravo with a pair. Svenningsson with a goal and an assist. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, God. Oh. It's perfect, he says. And then the game's like, smites you. Okay. Hopefully, hang on, what does it say? Potential knee injury, damn it. I was hoping it would say potential head injury, because usually that means it's like a gashed head or a light concussion that you can get 2 or 3 weeks. Knee injury worries me a lot. Santi, on you come, mate. Honestly, I'm actually tempted to leave them as they are. If we could put this game to bed in the first leg, it would just completely obliterate. I mean, we could actually play a rested side and concentrate on the league a little bit more. Rogers Jr., Alreza, well won. I'm a bit worried about what Santos is going to be able to do in this system. He's not played amazingly this season, to be fair, and Akinola is an absolutely crucial cog in the way that we play. Like, it is undeniable. Rogers Jr., bravo, can he find a square ball? Svenningsson, Chowie, and Shishi puts it around the post. It should be 4-0 by half-time here. I'm still worried about Sani Akinola, though. That is my main concern right now. Wow, excellent first half. 3-0 up. We've had the same number of shots on target as they have. Better chance creation. They had that one really good chance, which they should have scored. And we find ourselves 3 goals up. But it is the worry for me is what's happening to Sani Akinola. I'm genuinely worried. I don't know if you get like a pop-up when they find out what the injury is or whether we'll have to wait till after the game, but I am a little bit concerned about that right now. I think as long as we don't do what we did against Zagreb and concede a silly goal, although I think, honestly, they deserve one way more than Zagreb have, or did in their game against us. There we go, Rocco. Just keep things nice and tight. They've not offered a great deal. Early on, they threatened a little bit, but we've been pretty strong since then. I just wonder what this is going to be like without Akinola setting things up for us. Svenningsson into the channel. Can he find a cross? Bravo's in. It's 4-0. This is ridiculous. Mariano Bravo gets the hat-trick in the Champions League. Svenningsson with yet another assist. I am very glad I rested players. This is insane. Chowie knows exactly where to put this ball. Svenningsson just makes that run in behind him. Well, this is game over by absolute country miles. But in all honesty, this could be tie over if we carry on like this. We're embarrassing a very good side right now. This is very surprising. 35 minutes of this game. I'd like the clean sheet, though. That's kind of my... Oh, we've got a penalty. Mariano Bravo has a chance to score his 4th goal of the game. I have a feeling he's going to miss this, despite him being very good at penalties, because it's his 4th goal of the game, potentially. Steps up, and it's in the back of the net. We're 5-0 up, and Mariano Bravo has scored 4 goals in the same game. He's channeling Marcelo Di Placido, is this lad. Oh, I mean, that looked like it went straight through the goalkeeper's body. Bit dodgy there. We're 5-0 up. We're heading through to the Champions League group stages in the... How are we playing better against AZ Alkmaar than we were against Dinamo Zagreb? I feel like 5-0 still kind of flatters us a little bit. Well, we have played some absolutely sensational counter-attacking football at times in this game. Less possession, which is almost like the old days, a little bit. Van Overeem. This is sensational, though. Probably the best I've ever seen us play, but due to the quality of the opposition, I'm basing that on. We've obviously played better as a whole, but this is AZ Alkmaar. This isn't some... Oh, God. Why? Why do you have to do this to me? They've got one back. It's 5-1. I think we'll still be fine, but don't let them have another one back, eh? You know, just, you know. Oh, surely not. Santos' ball. Svenningsson. Oh, my goodness. Jonas Svenningsson really should... We probably should have had 6 or 7, given the chances that we've actually had in this game. But Bravo, screw Bravo. He is an alpha right now. That is sensational. Just to get through the final 20 seconds of this game, and we should be home and dry and pretty much all but in the next round of the Champions League. If someone turns around a 5-0 deficit against, a 5-1 deficit around us, then they deserve to go through. Bravo. Can he find Svenningsson? Doesn't matter. It's 5-1 to B67. What a win. That's basically confirmed us as a Champions League group stage team. And I've been told by the comments that you get like £10 million just for being there. Just think of all the yachts we can buy with that. Anyway, Mariano Bravo's got 4 goals, man of the match, and an assist on the Svenningsson goal too. He's just put in an absolutely world-class performance. Probably the best performance of his entire career at the most important moment. Anyway, we've got a game against FC Copenhagen where we'll have to rest some players. And then we'll come back for the second leg away in Holland, where we've just really got to avoid losing 4-0, really. Then again, this is FM. You never know. I'll see you guys in a sec. Right then, guys, we're back on the day of the game against Alkmaar for the second leg. Unfortunately, speaking of legs, Sani Akinola has sprained his knee ligaments and will be out for 3 to 6 weeks. Not ideal, really. Unfortunately, we've had an even more, we've had a worse injury to a slightly less valuable player, but still an important one. But we'll talk about that as we talk about the Copenhagen game. So we played the B team, as you would imagine, against Copenhagen. We kept a lot of possession early on in this game, and then we did get a goal late on through Mark Yakim. The problem was, after 7 minutes, Fagner had to be stretchered off with a torn calf muscle, and he's going to be out for 4 months. So essentially, we probably won't be seeing him again until after Christmas, which is a massive blow for us, because he's been banging them in for our team in the league, whilst the other guys take care of the Champions League issues. So that's a shame. But the point is, we got the win in this game. A little bit fortunate in places. Once we got that goal, I actually put it onto contain just to see if we were capable of seeing the game out, because I wasn't confident at it. So they had a lot of chances late on in the game, but we did get it over the line in the end. A good goal from Mark Yakim keeps us in the hunt, and it actually pushed us 7 points above FC Copenhagen and still 4 points clear of the top as Lyngby won. And Copenhagen actually slipped down to 4th, but getting a 7-point gap over them right now is so important. But in some good news, Keradine Chowie has signed a new contract. He's on £6,700 a week, so a lot of money. But we had to tie this guy down. I managed to get rid of the release clause nonsense, so he has not got a release clause in there, which means it's going to be even harder for someone to pry him away from us. So that's going to be good. I really wanted to stay for a long time at this club because I think he's got big potential. So for today's game, they are the favourites, as they are the home team. Basically, it's the same odds as the last round. But a 5-1 win in the first leg gives us a really simple job. Go here and don't lose 4-0. Score a goal and the tie is basically completely dead in the water. And that should be our only real option for today. I don't think they're going to play the same narrow system again, but if they do, it's their funeral, basically. So Akinola will not be playing in this game. Santos, unfortunately, this is a problem as well. With missing players there, we had to put some first stringers in the, or some second stringers in the first team a little bit, which is a pain in the arse. Shishi, of course, won't be playing there. He'll be playing on attack, which is fine. Everyone else should be all right. What I do is, because Rogers Jr. has to start both games, I sub him off at half-time in the B team games, if you like, and then put Chowie on in his place, just so that we keep enough fitness levels across the entire squad. Right, so I don't know who's going to be on the bench. I'm guessing Iya will appear, and Gil Tavares, perhaps? So we're going Saifi Surgod, Iya Moscusa, Tavares, and Mark Yakim. Tavares has done well, actually, so far this year. I've been impressed with his performances. Okay, so tell a lie. Once again, they have decided to change their system. They're going with 2 defensive midfielders. I'm going to guess with this guy as the playmaker guy, so that's fine. We can still take this on. I don't want to create a tactic where that on from the start, because we don't use it in every game, like 4-4-2s, for example. When we play against any team that does 4-4-2, well, there's no need for that kind of thing, and there's quite a few of them in our league anyway. All we have to do today, come out here, don't lose 4-0. That's a relatively simple job. The longer we can go without conceding the first goal in this match is... Oh, hello. Mitsia. Get out to him. Dos Santos Souza, ball across, cleared away, good stuff. Just don't concede an early goal. Don't give them any hope. Don't make me have to change our tactics, is essentially what I'm saying here, Mitsia. Oh, wow. And after 4 minutes, well, it's 5-2 on aggregate, and they have come out here to play, it would seem. We only need a single goal to really kill this tie off, because, I mean, then they'd need 5 goals just to level the tie. And if we could get 2 goals, this tie is done. But again, they've scored. We've got to push forward, though. All right, good. That's fine. Bit of possession now. Here we go. Svenningsson on the break. Can he take his man on? He's got to find Bravo. Ball in. Bravo! And there it is. It's 1-1 on 8 minutes. Mariano Bravo has now got 5 goals against AZ Alkmaar across 2 games. Svenningsson with the assist. And that is our away goal, which levels things up. They now need 4 goals just to level this tie. Honestly, when that first goal went in, I was starting to get a little bit worried that they might actually pull something off. Wonderful ball in from Svenningsson. And Bravo doing the business. He's broken the net with his head. Wow. Certainly would have given him a chance to potentially get on the top scoring list for the Champions League as well. Fred Friday. Oh, God. Alreza. Ball in. De Souza. Oh, wow. He scored. It's 2-1 on the night. 6-3. We could have been 2-1 up at the other end through Mariano Bravo, and now it's 2-1 to them. They've had 2 shots. They have had 2 shots, and both have gone in. I honestly thought this ball was too deep. Keeper should be doing better with that, really. It's not great from Amoa. It's 2-1 to AZ Alkmaar. Okay. 25 minutes gone. We are losing here, which is a bit of a bummer, considering I think we've played quite well. Bravo, go on. Ball across. Svenningsson! Oh, it's in the back of the net, and that is officially probably tie over now. I mean, I'm trying to even calculate in my head the scoreline that they'd need to win this game by now in order to go through. So we won the first leg by 4 goals, which means they'd have to win this one by 5 goals. So they'd have to win this game, 7-2 on the night to get through? Svenningsson's goal, Bravo's assist, perfect. We're heading through to the Champions League group stages. Lovely old job. It'd be nice if we could actually come here and win on the night and really assert some dominance over this lot. I'm just mad because they were able to score 2 goals like that. Friday! Oh my God! They've scored 3 goals from 3 shots on target. This it's just as well we've got that first leg, because I would be furious if this was happening to us in a much more balanced scenario. There's a great... Nobody tracks Svensson. It's a good ball in. Friday goes highest, and then they just I don't know what they're doing there. It's 3-2 to Alkmaar on the night. We should still be okay, but come on, don't let complacency slip in here. Well, I'm not entirely sure how we're in this position, but we are 3-2 down at half-time to AZ Alkmaar. This is why you get first leg leads, in case stuff like this happens in these games. I still think we can go out there and win this, but I am going to yell at the team, because this has been nonsense. The time is literally just ticking by with no highlights whatsoever. It does appear that we're just grinding our way towards the end of the Champions League, which is fine. Tavares, Svenningsson, E is through, and it is 3-3 on the night, 8-4 on aggregate. At least we're not going to lose on the night, hopefully. And Johnny E, what an absolute lad. Seriously, that's 5 goals this season for a player that I considered not even like second string in this team, but third string. He's had to come in and do a job. This was one hell of a pass from Gil Tavares as well. Look at that. Dinks it through, and E is there. Tavares is one hell of a player to have in the team. It's 3-3 on the night here in Holland, and we are definitely heading through to the Champions League group stages. Imagine if we turn this round and won on the night just to really embarrass them. Amoa looking long. Ia will, of course, win the... Did he not win it? My lord. Someone taller than Johnny Ia, or just better in the air in that case. Alrace's ball in. Chowie clears. She could probably track that. He won't, though. And are you having a bloody bubble bath? They've scored from 4 shots on target. That is impressive, actually. I've got to say, that is some impressive... Clinis, but this has been one hell of a game. 4-3 now to AZ Alkmaar. Lumped back in, and then at the back post, the Sousa's there, and it's 4-3 on the night. Are you joking? In fairness, they've played pretty well tonight. It's just amazing that they've managed to score 4 goals from 4 shots on target. And there we go. We are through to the Champions League group stages after an 8-5 aggregate win over AZ Alkmaar. You can't complain and say that we didn't bring you goals. That's what I would say. We've scored 8 goals against them over 2 legs, and we're through. Right, let's jump straight to the group stage draw, because that's the most important part. Okay, so we're here on the day of the draw. The usual suspects are, of course, all in here. Anyone that's a bit surprising to be in here? Not really. Bordeaux, okay, cool. That's nice. Anyone in our group? Basel, Malmö, Braga, Schalke. AEK don't seem like a regular in this position. Udinese are also in it with us, so we actually don't have the lowest coefficient. Right, we're just going to draw all teams because it would take way too long to sit and watch. Who we get doesn't really matter. Go on, give me something big. PSG, Bayern Munich, Fiorentina. Fiorentina. Ooh, I wonder if we could get revenge. Well, not revenge. I think we beat them. But a rematch against Fiorentina from our Europa League days. We get to play them in the Champions League now, and also Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich. So PSG and Bayern Munich are coming to Greenland. Yes! As for our compatriots, the 4th qualifying round of the Europa League, I don't know if there's another one after this or not, but FC Copenhagen have won their away leg at Hajduk Split, and Midtjylland have won their away leg at Spartak Moscow. So we could potentially have 2 teams in the Europa League group stages too, which would give us a real chance of some good coefficient points this year and get ourselves that group stage spot guaranteed. That's what I really, really want. Right then, so next episode, of course, we have games off camera. We've got an off camera game against Aalborg, and we've got one against Nordsjælland. So those 2, and then we come back for Bayern Munich at home in the Champions League. In between, we've got Lyngby, a cup game. Lyngby's going to be important, and Odense, and then finishing off with Fiorentina away in the Champions League. I think it's away, yeah. So lots of stuff to come. It's going to be a fun, action-packed couple of episodes coming up very, very soon. I do expect us to probably get tanked. However, I think if there's anyone we could potentially beat, it's probably Fiorentina. That's where I'm going to look. I think if we can just beat them at home, apparently that's worth like £2 million just getting that one win. And anything else we take is pure beautifulness at this point, so I'm fine with that. We're probably going to get tanked by a lot of these teams, and that's fine. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, hey, drop a like on the video. We've just qualified for the Champions League group stages for the first time in the club's history. Money is a-flowing, champagne is a-popping. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Wait, what am I doing? Subscribe to the channel. Do that. You know you want to. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.